What is up, boys? Is your boy Jay Morel with another video. I'm sorry I haven't been doing much. I do have a few videos recorded which I want you guys to see, but unfortunately, it's just a lot going on in my life right now, and it's been a bit difficult for me to get content up. Uh, my computer just broke when I was trying to edit a whole ton of videos that I am supposed to be putting up. So yeah, that's unfortunate, but um, today I'm gonna do a small short video, um, and it's on the avalanche, on the Chevy Avalanche, which is right here. You'll see that in the title and the description below. But just so you guys see, this is how you know that I've been busy. I haven't even taken out the engine on the Celica yet. Still sitting. Today is currently November 12th of 2025, and it's been a hassle. I barely sprayed a little bit the side of the pickup truck, um, because I haven't been able to get the rust fixed or anything. So yeah, it's just been hectic, guys. My son was born. There was a lot of stuff going on, and yeah, it's just been one thing after the next. But today we're gonna work on the heater on the Chevy Avalanche. So let me see if I can show you guys this real quick. If you guys have any good editing softwares you guys recommend for phones, because at the moment, um, because my computer broke down, I haven't been able to edit the videos, and I would like to do videos myself since I still don't get paid for YouTube. So if you guys have any suggestions, I would appreciate it. I'll take any of them. But anyways, guys, so this is what's pretty much going on. So I turn on the AC blower and the heater. Right now it's on the heat. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4. I have no heat, but at 4 it wants to. Like, I don't know if you guys can hear that, but then at 5 it works. So it only works at 5. And usually when that happens, it's because your resistor, which I have right now down here, I bought one, because I'm pretty sure that's what it is. So guys, this is what the resistor looks like. It has a connection here, another connection right here. It comes with a harness just in case your current harness is damaged, and then it comes with these so that you can repair the harness, which is always good to have these. But yeah, so pretty much what happens is the resistor is what kind of sends the signal to the blower of how fast it should be, or just pretty much the amount of current that's going to the blower. And because it's more current, then it spins faster, and that's pretty much just what it is. So why do I believe it's the resistor? So the way that I diagnosed this issue was, first of all, we have power, which means the fuse is not blown. Second of all, the blower is blowing at 5, which means the blower is not blown, because if it was, then it wouldn't move at all. So that gives us 2 good reasons. Third, when you go from 3rd to 4th, it moves a little bit. If I put it on first, I should have had all this disassembled so you guys can see. But when I turn on and off the key, it wants to move, but it can't, because it gets that initial spark that kind of moves the blower. It just can't continue. So usually that gives me the sign that the resistor is bad. Now, if 1 was working and then 2 wasn't working and then 3 was working and then 4 wasn't working and then 5 was working, then I wouldn't so much think that it is this. I would think it's more this button itself, maybe the connection on the back of this climate control. So because of that, because it's only 4 and 5 that kind of work, it gives me the idea that it's the resistor. So 1, 2, 3, and so sometimes 4 works and 5. That's what the idea that I'm getting, that it's the resistor. There is ways to test this stuff. Let me know in the comments below if you want to see how you can test this stuff out. I can show you guys how to do all of that. But for now, because I've worked on these a lot and these resistors do go bad, I'm just going to replace it. Now, another thing that I want to tell you guys is that I recommend, if you're gonna replace the resistor, I will go ahead and replace the blower also, just because sometimes sometimes the resistor do just go bad on its own, but a lot of times also the resistor goes bad because the blower motor is heating up the resistor, so it's getting too much resistance backwards, and that makes this go bad. But in my case, because this is only like $17 on Amazon, I just decided to buy it, throw it in there. If it works for some time, good. If it doesn't work, if it breaks down again, then I'll just replace the motor. But I don't want to be spending too much money. But yeah, if you want to do it the right way, I would test for resistance on the blower motor, and then I'll go from there. So let me get to it. Let me get to work and show you guys how to remove everything. All right, guys, so what you're gonna want to do is look at this plastic right here under the glove box. You're gonna want to remove every screw that holds it. There's one here, there is one over there, there's one here, that's 3. There's 3. I believe there's like 4 or 5 screws. So you're gonna remove these. These are 7mm. I'm actually using a 932 and it works fine. Where is it? I can't find it now. Right here. There's one right there. See what you guys can see. But once you remove this, the resistor should be somewhere around here. So stay tuned. All right, guys, so there is a screw that is right here, but I don't have the right tool right now to get to it. So what I just did was I removed the screws from here, and you can pry down here and you can see the resistor right there. So I won't have to get everything out. If you don't like doing that, prying down, then I'm sorry, you're gonna have to get in there. But if you don't mind, then you can do that. So it seems like these bolts are 5mm. Not sure. No, they're a little bit bigger than 5. So let's try. Let's try the same ones. No. So they are bigger than 5. What do you guys think, guys? Let's see. This is the one I got. So remove it. It's definitely not that. And I was almost certain it was a 5. Okay. So let's look for the right size, and I'll get back to you. All right, guys. So I thought it was a 5mm, but in my particular case, it's a 732 socket. So yeah, I guess it happens. Let me remove this sensor and put the new one in, and we should be all good. So just so you guys know, this tab right here, you have to pry it back. I hope you guys can see that, but this has a tab. You can't push in it. If you're trying to pull it and it doesn't come out, you have to pry it back. Once you pry it back, then it'll come out, so you know. So I'm gonna do that with a flathead. And just so you guys keep in mind, basically this sensor goes in like this. Once you remove this one, don't forget about this one. It has 2 cables, and then you can pull it out. So let me get to that, and then I'll show you guys the result. All right, guys, so this is the new one, and this is the old one. And yep, it was broken and twisted for some reason. Pieces are falling off, and I'm pretty sure this is toasted. So let's get to it. It's the same exact one. Looks the same way. Yep, $17 in Amazon. Not too bad, right? Let's get to it. So I'm gonna put this back in. Just so you know, this thing is a little bit of a pain to get out. You gotta push it in very hard and then pull it out. So just so you keep that in mind. Guys, so unfortunately, it is exactly what I told you. So there is too much resistance on the blower motor. So after replacing it, it got better because now I get signal on 3. I don't know if you can hear that. 4 and 5, but I don't get anything in 2 and 1, and that's because the blower motor is sending too much resistance to the resistor and it's making it pretty much burn out. So next thing, replacing the blower motor, which is pretty much down there as well. So stay tuned for that video, guys. Thank you and peace. Oh, before you guys leave, if you do this installation, it should work. For most of the time it works fine, but like I said, when the blower is sending too much resistance, this is the kind of stuff that happens. So like in 1 and 2 it's not working. It might just be something as simple as rust on the blower. So if there's any rust on the blower, it doesn't allow it to spin because one is just a tiny bit of power going to it. So it's supposed to be sending a little bit of air, but it doesn't. And yeah, guys, so stay tuned for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and see you next time. Guys, so I went ahead and did one more test just because I wasn't convinced that the blower was fully bad. But so the piece on the bottom has this. It's kind of like a gasket. So it wasn't that it wasn't working, it's that the air is coming out through here because it wasn't putting enough pressure. But just so you guys know, I did it is working now from 1 to 5. The only issue is that I feel like it's pushing very slow at 1 and 2. So I feel like it should go higher, and it's not. So regardless, I am going to replace the blower. So stay tuned for that video, guys. Thank you for watching the channel. And you already know, if you guys have any questions, write in the comments. If you want to see any videos of the repairs that I'm doing on the Avalanche, write them down in the comments. I am going to do a lift kit soon, and I'm going to get rid of all the rust. So yeah, watch this video, guys, because it helps me. It helps the channel grow. It helps me keep showing you guys a different point of view. I know there's millions of videos out there, but I watch through videos all the time, and sometimes you find somebody that may explain it in a way you can understand it, and sometimes they're, you know, you just want to see a different view on it. So if you guys want to see the Avalanche lifted, I'm thinking of going with a 3-inch lift. I am getting rubbing on the front, so I might trim the front bumper or replace it for an off-road bumper. What do you guys think? Write it down in the comments. Thank you guys for watching.